ia ko e pito. O ku me maui ngā pito o manatua. E tau te au na pia konu. Pia kou ke whaat. E si ngā au ala whae. Ko ia e koe mautino ko i Nusilani. Ko la whae ko ia mautinunga ki ai. Ko mea koe ni a Epsom. Pia kou ke o atu e ko marora e pio ke la whae. Tau maa selo. Ko ia ko ngā ue lai. Ko na whia. Tau yengi e ta pito. E set. Ate ko la pito te koe. O pito. O ke whia pito tuna. O si atu e te koe. Koe ku manatu. Ki Tonga e taimi leo ke isi ai. Se ku kei whaare atu o whao ase ke tuna. Ka pia e ki tau o lunga. Nei te teo e la whaere. Ki tau lunga ko ia. Koe whau e la whaere. Pea o ka more pe, ka whai ki loa roa. Koe ia e ko haa pai. Koe ke ha mea e te nau ki loa ai. Koe mea pena i ki loa ai e ki potu ko koe ko foa. Koe nau tau e fwoi MALO loa taha ko koe e historia. Pea mo la whaere po au. O maua na o ma kei poto e ngai mahoa a. Pea koe ki ma poto e tau ma haka keke. Pea koe keke ko ia. Koe ne si tau ia ke si whanau koe ne. Ke nau si whai ate si toa me iko ni kia pi. Nā more pe, ka pau e iai a whapo o tunga e ki whanau koe ni ko nau tolu wakaroro tonga. Ia anu whainga merenga. Ka more. Ia atu ngā aia. Ko si noko mure e whanau. O iai. Ko korengi si whanau koe ni ke nau si o mai. Ko kata. O mai ange. Nau si o na pepe mou whiunga pape.
Mole ki mua peke ka hoka te tārunga e tau whanau ko lolo tonga. O wai whamalo lahi ki a iena topo, ta mo tōle, asisia, asia. Koe mo whae koe ni na ngahe te unga tārunga e tau whanau. Epsom girls, we are renowned for our supportive mothers and fathers. NIULALA, his daughter is here, and his wife Arsena is here. It is our parents we want to acknowledge in Maungai Whae. Maungai Tamai. Waigai Tamai Mamaawat. Saya Kupu. And we thank our parents for being the best lang tua at our polyfest. Marisol Tupo, Angelica. I can see from there, they were wonderful. The ladies here. So O whaampe whanawa kolotonga, ke nau tae whasta alunga. Whamanatu tau Setori. Urua ki tā, kata whamoemoe, we're just going to watch and admire, and then the second time round, o whawhea mō tō te tātoki. Ka hope tau ngahi o wha. Malo. Teo, uno. Fu. Hopo e la ai e la mina a. Mungia a langi toto moe tau wanga. Tari ne mahi ki o haka. Tau kawai. Pea ke kakaka. Se ie siale pea moe mapa. Tono te unga ki he katoanga. Hopo e la ai e la mina a. Mungia a langi toto moe tau wanga. Tari ne mahi ki o haka. Tau kawai. Pea ke kakaka. Se ie siale pea moe mapa. Tono te unga ki he katoanga. Ta'ahine lava ki e akoanga. Ki e se mituri o whare mama. Whakatau pasu pēne taiva. Ki e kuloa a mamaloa. O kuke i hai hono sila. A hono poto tau ki hei kuna. Tuli tuli mai ke tau hake ki a tāna hono e kuku ai ki hono. Kohono ka ho whakameite. Pea ke te pinai whewhine lau no tau kerenite. Tara ki tonga moe kolope Epsom girls uluaki. Oi tai sawe te. E nuku alofa ke tu o tala. Ki e toke lau moe o tumatanga. Monta hoa tai ai hei tala. Moala mea whakamata moana. Tau olunga ki au te aroa. Toki ka ki te i he laa. Tuli tuli mai ke tau hake ki a talanga hono moe. Tui tu ai ke moe no se kohoto ka ho whakameite. Pea ke te pingani te pine lau no ta o kerenite. Tala ki tonga moe kolope Epsom girls uluaki. Oi tai saute. Tuli tuli mai ke tau hake ki a talanga hono moe. Tui tu ai ke moe no se kohoto ka ho whakameite. Pea ke te pingani te pine lau no ta o kerenite. Tala ki tonga moe kolope Epsom girls uluaki. Oi tai saute. Teo, move back 3 steps. That was 4. That was 6. Teo, uno, fu. Hopo e la ai e la mina a. Hulungia a langi toto moe tau langa. Ta'ahine mahi ki o haka. Nau kawai. Pea ke kakaka. Se ihe siale pea moe mapa. Koto te unga ki e katoanga. Hopo e la ai want to go home now and sleep for school tomorrow. It's Friday. It's week 10, so we've got one more week, okay, and we'll have school holidays. I wanted you guys to, ladies and girls, I wanted you to just stay there. I really would like you to also listen. All the speeches have been wonderful. However, someone who was there a little bit more recent has been Karina Galfusi. Sorry, Karina, I've just misplaced my notes. I wanted to share the wonderful accolades. She was, and her father's here. I want to acknowledge Devita Galfusi. Wonderful parent support. Thank you, Devita, for your support and your wonderful girls. Suliana was there, 1995 to 1999. Karina was a recipient of the New Zealand Prime Minister's Award, and I would like to acknowledge it. And she was one of the top PI scholars in her final year of high school. She is currently an structural engineer, so girls can do anything. And I know it's a busy time, so thank you for making time. And I'm sure there's some girls here who love science and who are going to be civil or electrical engineers. So let's listen to Karina. Can we give her a round of applause tonight?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Sorry to keep you girls there. I won't be too long. I just want to say it's so great to see and hear a great collage of great personal stories of successes from the girls before me. I was kind of asked on Monday night to say a speech in our school motto, and to be quite honest, I'm going to kind of wing it tonight because I haven't had too much time to prepare too much, so just bear with me. Tonight is about the celebration of Epsom's 100th birthday, a major milestone that has survived World War I and II, many political eras, the first selected female Prime Minister, which is Helen Clark, who is an ex student, the rise of the digital era, and finally, Donald Trump. Now that is something to celebrate. Most of these eras have seen its fair share of challenges, and yet through these times we have consistently seen eggs continue to develop, nurture, and send out into the world young women to embrace the world. Young women that have made big differences in their families and in their communities. And it is truly a testament to our school motto of per augusta ad augusta, through difficulties to greatness. Tonight I'm here with my father, Devita Galfusi. He still looks 50, but he is turning 70 this year, which itself is a great milestone. My dad relocated our family from Tonga 30 years ago, so he's been the backbone laying the foundation for our family. My dad was born in Maba'u and was an illegitimate child, and throughout his life navigated his way through this crazy world, winning scholarships, becoming ducks with little or no family support. He then married my mum in 1981, and since then she has made his life even more difficult. But in all seriousness, my dad had 3 key mottos in life. Success is not bestowed on you alone, it is a collective effort. My key learnings in life has been through learning from experiences, learning from other people's successes and their failures, and also learning from what you give out and teach others from your personal experience. Number 2, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Success is not handed to you. I don't believe in luck, and if you want something really bad, you have to go out and get it yourself. People only see the beautiful tip of the iceberg, but they don't see the hard work, determination, and struggles you go through below the iceberg that got you to your end game. And finally, you measure your success by how much you give. My father is a great believer in sharing your success, whether it is through teaching, helping others, or sharing stories. All of these 3 key mottos were installed into me right from the start, and it was no luck that Epsom was the right school for me. Its values and learning environment was absolutely aligned with who I was and am as an individual. I'm the youngest of 4 children, so I was definitely the rebel of the family. My older sister Suliana also attended Epsom Girls from 95 to 99. Unfortunately, she's away with work and is unable to attend tonight. I have 2 older brothers that attended Auckland Boys, and when it came to me, I really wanted to go to Penrose High School, which is now known as One Tree Hill High School. I'm not too sure why. I guess I was just trying to make my parents' life a bit more difficult. But after being harassed to attend Epsom, I finally accepted the fact that I was going to an only girls' school with no friends. And as a 13-year-old, I can tell you that was very psychologically a tragic moment for me. However, on reflection, it was the best course decision I have ever made, and Epsom has contributed to who I am today. There is a saying that if you know more than everyone in the group, it's time to move to a new group. Epsom provided me with this new group. Being surrounded by some of the brightest girls in New Zealand, it was hard to stand out. This coupled with teachers who were passionate to teach and created a high-performing environment provided me the opportunity to be challenged in a way that I could quickly fail safely and then stand back up again to try again and be successful. Throughout my years, I got to play touch, swim killikitty, swim competitively, play netball, join the dragon boating team, and play rugby. Additionally, I got to be a part and lead Epsom's first Pacifica Student Committee group, and on top of this, of course, I joined the Tongan group and was deputy leader of the Tongan group alongside the leaders Mele Paliaka and Manusiulatu in 08, and then later became leader in 09. My 5 years saw me struggle to fit in as a minority. I struggled to be at the top amongst my peers academically, and I struggled to expand my capability in areas like sports and cultural commitments. Despite all of this, I persevered and finished Form 7 in 09. I walked away from Epsom with a massive personal resilience and mental toughness. Epsom taught me 3 things to take into this crazy world. 1, there's no losing, only learning. If you fail fast and come back bigger, stronger and better. There's no failure, only opportunities. Failure is the mother of all success. If you're only winning, then you don't really know what it is to win. You have to take those losses and blows in order for you to come back up, because when it happens, you could go, wow, I can overcome this. And lastly, it's not about being at the top, it's about maintaining at the top. Maintenance is much more harder than getting there. After leaving Epsom, I won a full scholarship for the Top Māori Pacific Student Award, as well as the Kickstart Engineering Scholarship, and then later won the Prime Minister Award. As a female Pacific Islander in the field of engineering, I was a minority in my field and still is today. I graduated in 2014 with a conjoint degree of a Bachelor's of Engineering specialising in civil with honours, and also a Bachelor of Commerce double majoring in Finance and Economics. I now work as a structural engineer for Becca, which is the biggest consultancy engineering firm in New Zealand. Again, I am still the minority in my field of expertise and in my company. However, being a part of Epsom also taught me the value of diversity. Being Tongan, being brown, being a female in an engineering male-dominant environment allows me to think differently, do things differently, bring a different voice to the table, and make a meaningful and unique contribution to an organisation that shapes the infrastructure of New Zealand. That in itself has been a success to me. Thank you to all for your time, and toa o whātu, MALO.
Malo lahi ni ka Karina ka fusi I he lea ka po'ofa mo wharoto lahi. While you're here, our current girls, we're just going to warmly welcome alatui. Mele ma imoa helo kanafi now. She is our current deputy, or centennial deputy, head girl of Epsom Girls Grammar School. And I know her personally. This is ngahi whanau tamain he just met Epsom. And we've just been blessed. Thank you to her mum, Ani Finau, and I know her father will be with us at the Sunday service, Kisione Finau, for just raising wonderful girls. All three girls were deputy head girl of Epsom Girls Grammar School. Finau 2012 and Sela Finau 2015, and currently Melelo Kalafi Finau 2017, our centennial deputy head girl. We'd like to warmly welcome her and share a few words. Girls, Malo, more patient, just a few more minutes and then you can get changed, Malo.
Sorry girls, I'll be really quick, I promise. Okay. Good evening everyone. Whakatapu ki o tua a ia kune I heni mo ki tautolu. Whakatapu ki ngahi tua ko tō pēr ku tonu ke whakatapua. Peo kua kore ke hufanga atu ki ngahi whakatapu ko toa e kua osana au whaki. Kaya tā ki a te au, ki o tala mafua ki e whikau o e whiawhihi. I'll try to be brief as possible because I know we have school tomorrow. But hearing the stories that have been told today and the memories at Epsom really shows how much the school has impacted us. Epsom has definitely been a big part of my life for the past 9 years, and this is because my journey at Epsom began in 2009 when my oldest sister, Pipita Finau, first attended Epsom. Then, in 2010, Sela entered the Golden Gates at Epsom, and from being the little sister I was always there every netball game, prize giving, choir, and polyfest performance. I am very lucky to have been part of the Epsom Pride for almost 10 years, and I can say without a doubt that I am very grateful for Epsom for providing the endless opportunities. The only stories that we have as current students are struggling up the D block stairs. They are 3 stories high, by the way, not easy. And also getting to class on time. Hey, girls. As being in my last year at Epsom Girls Grammar, I just wanted to share what I have learned in my time here. Epsom Girls have taught me that it's not about perfection, but it's about progress. Sometimes we're so set about getting to the goal that we forget to enjoy the journey. But the journey is what molds you as an individual, and here at Epsom, looking at the women here in this room, I can see the impact that Epsom has made on each and every one of us, whether it be 50 or 20 years ago. Epsom has also taught me to celebrate our successes. No matter how big or how small, we should always be proud for whatever we do. It is heartwarming to see all these beautiful faces supporting us here today, still after leaving Epsom. It has been a great pleasure to be here to celebrate with you and to show our appreciation for what the school has accomplished over the last 100 years. I'm sure the current students of Epsom who are here today are so grateful and are overwhelmed with blessings of all of you being here tonight. And it just goes to show that once you join the Sisterhood of Epsom, the bond lasts, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for Epsom in the near coming future. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with our theme, right, girls? Through difficulties to greatness. So please bear with us, because I could not let you go. And ngā mātua ko koe whamore atu. Koe taha ngahi ako naki nei, ako I mautong he apiaka koe ni, koe patience was phenomenal. Because it's really important. Listening skills is very important. So we've got 2 more speakers. They're going to be about less than 5 minutes. So I do apologise. I've lost my notes, so I've only got Diane, who's going to represent the Epsom Hostel. And Diane Shampoo was just a brief bio, so Diane's going to come. Diane's older sister, was with us, Louise, but Diane is here, from 1998 to 2000, where she achieved all her high qualifications, school certificate and entrance into university. Diane boarded at Epsom House throughout her schooling at Eggs and did well to adapt to the lifestyle. Diane was appointed dorm prefect in 1999 and house prefect in 2000. She is speaking tonight on behalf of the old girls of Epsom House. MALO, Diane.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much to the Tongan Alumni Committee for this wonderful reception and for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the old girls of Epsom House. As their representative, I do hope to deliver a good speech tonight. Now, I first learned about eggs when I was 13 years old. My older sister Louise got accepted into Epsom House for the 7th form year. That was in 1994. She was there alongside a few of our close family friends. There were sisters Sita and Siapati now, and also FAKAHAKA. Her sister's here tonight, Ali. Throughout her stay in the hostel, Louise would often write home to me and my siblings, and she would send along photos too. Photos of her and her dorm friends, taken in different areas of the hostel grounds and buildings. In her letters, she would tell me about the routine every dorm girl had to follow. You woke up at 7 a.m., you got dressed for school, then you attended breakfast in the dining room, and there you also made your lunches for school. And then once at school, you're at school from 9 to 3 p.m. and then after that you were to go back to the hostel for afternoon tea, and then after that you were allowed out till 5 p.m. Because dinner was served at 5:30. After dinner was a little break before prep, and every child got 2 hours of prep. This is where you did your homework, studied, did some reading, but you were to be in your room and it was to be quiet. After prep was supper, and then after supper was bedtime. Depending on what age you were or what year you were in. 3rd form, lights out at 8:30. 4th form, the lights out at 9 o'clock, 9:30. 5th formers, 10:30, and 6th and 7th form, there was no curfew. So we lived it up in 7th form. So my sister seemed happy and well adjusted in her new home, and I remember thinking how cool it all seemed. And then I couldn't wait till it was my turn to board at Epsom House and make fun memories of my own, just like the ones in Louise's photos. And my turn did come in 98, which was my 5th form year. Prior to that, I was at Tongan High School. My first day at Epsom House was pretty full on and exciting, I can tell you. I remember being terribly nervous, like I am now, and shy. My mum and my sister Louise came along to help me settle in, and a few dorm girls approached us and they came and said hi. I felt relieved and less anxious after that. So I said my goodbyes to my mum and Lou. Later on that day, I was happy to learn that there were other Tongans in the house. Happy Bahulu and her younger sister Liana. They quickly became my hostel mentors and really good friends. They helped make dorm life a whole lot easier for me that year, and I began to feel less and less homesick as the school year went on. 99 was a better year for me. I approached life with, hostel life that is, with a lot more confidence and a change in attitude. It was this year the director of boarding the slam elected me and Hannah Schofield, dorm prefect. and we had about 20 odd third, fourth form girls to mentor and look after. For some of these girls, it was like their first time being away from home and were not settling in as well as they had hoped. They needed much love and support, and so my dorm room quickly became a sanctuary and also a fun space to just hang out. My final year would have been the best, I have to say, my third form year, for a number of reasons which I don't have time to mention. It was mainly because it was the year 3 of my good friends from Tongan High School joined the hostel, and that was awesome. 2 of whom received government scholarship grants and I was so glad they came to EDS. They were Elsie Fukafuka, Wani Kolo, and also Sinara Olegasumero. These girls were new to the boarding life, yet managed extremely well academically and socially. We all graduated later that year in 2000 alongside many of our friends and fellow seventh formers, in particular day students Annie Fee now, who's here, and Dana Ray, both of whom were outstanding student mentors, leaders of our EDS Tongan culture group, and more importantly, amazing friends to me and my Tongan housemates. Friends played an enormous part in my upbringing at Epsom House, as well as at school, but so did our carers, our house matrons. Tonight I remember Mrs. Thomas and Mrs. Clark, Mrs. Edwetta, and the director of boarding at the time, Liz Lamb. The house cook, Faye. Now, Faye was like a mother to many of us girls. Her cooking was amazing, and she was always easy to talk to. I think she favored the Tongan girls because, well, we had healthy appetites, and she would always let us take second helpings at dinner time, and sometimes 3 helpings when she was serving lasagna. Where does it all go, girls? Where does it all go? She would often say. So I guess it's pretty obvious at boarding school for me was pretty great. It was a privilege, and I was extremely lucky. Not only was Epsom House a functional, safe, and fun living environment to be a part of, but it was also a home. It truly was. A home that promoted and cultivated aspiring young women like myself and like yourselves out there to be confident and to be the driving force behind their dreams and their ambitions, leaders of their own learning, to be independent and be compassionate and lastly succeed where possible, never giving in and never giving up. I thank you for your time. That's all from me. Thank you very much.